So nothing really much happened today at work. It was the slowest day I've ever had. I think we're now day 43 or 44. Yeah, I got off work, I want to say it's like 7:30 right now. An hour and a half ago. I had to stay till 6 because I was single manning the shop. And I was late because I had a bin lorry out front of my garden on my driveway. I have a motorcycle, so if that big bastard lorry is in my way, I ain't moving till that fucking thing moves. So I could not get to work until 9 o'clock when I should have been there 15 minutes prior. And I know I could have left it earlier, but when you have to basically get stuff done around the house first, forgot to post yesterday's vlog, and then had to make sure Storm had his food and water ready for the day, which thankfully he did. I was then able to leave the house, lock the house up all perfectly nice and done. Then I sped to work as fast as I could within the speed limit and got there at about 9 o'clock on the dot. As soon as I swiped my card through the clocking in machine, boom, 9 o'clock on the dot. So then we had the morning Wednesday routine checks because we had to scan the stock before selling it. Had a customer waiting, I said I'll be with you in about 10-20 minutes. I just got to do the morning routine check. That was fine. They said I'll come back in about 10-20 minutes. I need to browse the shop anyway, and I went perfect. So did all of that. Got one sale on the board. And then basically more tech support, like people coming in asking what about 3G and 2G. For those in America who don't know, I don't know if this is happening in America. I should suspect that it's happening in America too. That 2G and 3G signal phones are being switched off in favour of 4G and 5G. Because obviously 2G and 3G is going out the window, meaning any phone that is a 2G and 3G phone will no longer be a phone. 2G came out in 1991 and 3G came out in 2001. So use your brains here, people. It's been around for years. 4G came out in 2009 and 5G came out in 2019. So obviously they're going to use the 4G and 5G signals because they are way better, and it's basically cost effective to just drop the other two networks. So every network in the UK, including the one I work for, is dropping 2G and 3G. Don't know in America if you guys are dropping 2G and 3G, let me know in the comment section down below, because I would love to know if America is keeping it and why. But yeah. So I had a lot of customers asking why that is, and they're like, oh, one or two of them said, oh, if I go to another network out of curiosity, will that still happen? I went, yes. Every network in the UK is getting rid of 2G and 3G. I don't see why it would be different for anywhere else in the world, like America, Germany, and other countries like that. Because at the end of the day, it's the same signal type, so I think everywhere is just getting rid of it. 6G probably will come out in 2029 at the earliest, because obviously it's a 10-year pattern, 2009, 2019, 2029, and then 2039 we could see 7G. But I don't see that being the case for a while anyway. But more of that stuff about the whole networking, it basically became a shit ton of people coming in just to buy new phones, because obviously they have 2G and 3G phones. Obviously, you could still use 4G, as in Wi-Fi connection or the mobile data in the phone, but the calls and texts itself run on 2G and 3G signal. That's what's going. So if the phone does not support Wi-Fi calling or VoLTE, that phone will no longer be a phone. So we were basically, I was basically dealing with all these customers, trying to get them onto new phones. Some of them are just buying them outright because I said the cheapest phone there is like 70. So just buy that and you'll be fine. So they did that. I helped them move everything across from one phone to the next, and boom, done. That's literally all it's been when I say tech support, is basically getting people through, explaining what 2G and 3G is, moving them across from one phone to the other, and then basically sending them off saying, look, now everything is on your new phone, you're fine. But yeah, I'm probably just going to relax this evening. was going to go out for a bike ride tonight, but then I said no, don't really want to do that, because there's traffic about, and I think there's been an accident because there was like an ambulance that like sped past me. Obviously I had to move out of the way because obviously you move out of the way for an ambulance, but because there was traffic I was going down the middle of all the cars because I can filter. It was also going down the middle, so I had to move to the side just to let it go through. So it got stuck for a while. I eventually was able to get out of the traffic and get home at like 6:30. I left work at 6, so it took me half an hour to get home, which normally should take me about 5 minutes. So, yeah. And then I decided, screw it, I'm going to stay home and probably play some video games tonight. So, probably going to play Repo or Marvel Rivals, or both. It depends on what I feel like doing. I might even play Cobblemon. But, I don't know. But, yeah, other than that, it's been an interesting week, and it's only Wednesday. Thursday, hopefully, may be a better day. It is my day off tomorrow. So, yeah, it's obviously it's still daytime out because the sun doesn't set until about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So, yeah. I like it where the days are longer and the nights are shorter, but I don't really like it when I'm tired and the sun is still fucking out. But, yeah, no, my mum is coming back this Saturday from Cyprus, and then everything will be back to normal. I can hear Storm from up here. Yeah, he's locked in the conservatory at the moment because, yeah, we're trying to keep him out of the living room because he keeps trying to dive into the sofa. Like, he'll go around the back and climb into the sofa. So we're trying to stop him doing that at the moment. So we've put him in the conservatory where he can basically just run around for a while. And, yeah. I was able to have chicken skewers for dinner today. Haven't had them in a while, so I had 2 barbecue. No, did I? Yeah, I had 2 barbecue and 2 salt and peppered ones. So I've got leftovers for tomorrow. There's like 1 barbecue and 1 salt and pepper. So I'm probably going to have that for lunch tomorrow with one of my ramen cups. Because at the end of the day, who doesn't like a good chicken skewer? But yeah, no, tomorrow, or today, one of my friends that works for the travel agency, he said that he'll either, because he's got a bunch of things to do, he'll get through the list, and if he can send it today, he'll send me the prices. If not, he'll send them tomorrow. So I'm just going to wait and find out how much the pricing is to fly from Edinburgh back down to London, because that's where we're going. Because we want to go and see like Edinburgh Castle and stuff like that. But, yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will catch you all in tomorrow's vlog.